practice and kind of shake off what happened last night.
Yeah, that's a great thing about baseball. You just got to sweat it out. And we're usually playing the following day, but here in Omaha, the first few days you have that off day. So we talk about winning the day and kind of control this opportunity to win the day. Just a good, short, crisp practice, get a good meal, and get ready to play good baseball tomorrow.
Thoughts on who might start against
Well,
Arizona?
I think obviously, Bivin and Eberle are two candidates. I know Coach Williams will like to look at the matchups and feel great about both options. And really, obviously all hands on deck tomorrow. But, you'd like both those guys to touch the baseball while they're here and feel really good about our pitching staff and our depth, especially with that off day. So probably more about the offense and just getting going a little bit. It's going to be blowing in, I think, again tomorrow, like that Thursday practice. So, man, you really just got to be on the ball, move the ball, put a little more pressure on the defense than we were able to do last night, and let's see how it turns out.
What do you think of going from that night game and just the shadows on the field early on to complete darkness later on, now having to turn out and have a day game? Benefits to maybe a little more sunshine shining down on you guys?
Well, you hope so. Yeah, I mean, you had 2 first-rounders out there, really good with the shadows. Yeah, the advantage went to the pitchers, but they still had to make pitches, quality pitches, throw it in the strike zone, and both offenses kind of adjusted a little bit after that first time through, and were a little more competitive. But pitching was the theme of the night, and they were just a little bit better than us.
When you have a lineup that does strike out at the high number that they did last night, is there a message to them? I mean, are they veterans so they know how to shake this off?
I mean, we're always honest with them. We preach to them what's important, but as you learn in this game, you can't overemphasize it. You can't get it's like pitching. Throw a strike, throw strikes. They're trying to throw strikes. No hitters are trying to strike out. So you just address it, you work on it in the cages, mindset, and compete. And it's not easy, hitting this baseball. And strikeouts are a part of the game, but you do want to address it and just compete. Just know that, hey, tomorrow's a new day. You could strike out 4 times one day, you can get 4 hits the next. That's what you love about baseball.
Do you think there'll also be a little bit of benefit to having played a game there now and just maybe settle some of the nerves down of kind of playing on the big stage and just maybe knowing what they're in for tomorrow afternoon?
Yeah, I guess, but everybody you're playing has played the same amount as you, so if that's an advantage for us, I guess it's an advantage for them. So second day out, you hope everybody's a little more comfortable, and for us, it'd be nice to get off to a fast start. Everybody wants to get off to a fast start, but man, so we might move a few guys around the lineup, and we'll see, and just to try to jumpstart that first inning and see if we can get it going offensively.
Kind of on that note, how big is momentum here in Omaha?
Yeah, I mean, you saw it in the super regionals. In postseason baseball, momentum is huge, and you can gain it on the defensive side, and we weren't great last night, but we got off the field and we got out of some jams, and but they got out of some jams too, and they gained the momentum. So you're always trying to grab momentum in baseball, and you'd like to hold on to it for as long as you can.
With the length that is the college baseball season and this team's ability to just maintain a high positive energy throughout, what's that just say about them as you guys go into Sunday?
It's a special group. We use the word care because they do care about each other. They care about the team. They care about the program. They care about the university and the city. And so as we break it down, they break it down with family and what this group's been through this year. We've been knocked to the mat before. So, this group shouldn't panic, shouldn't press. You got to go out and earn it, but they've done it many, many times this year, bouncing right back after a tough loss.
Can you take some positives away from the fact that even on a night when you didn't play maybe your best baseball, you guys were right there in it, with a shot there late?
Always, Eddie spoke to the team, on Thursday night, and he showed a clip from a major league game where, just that resiliency, don't quit, keep fighting. So when we scored those runs in the 9th, Eddie leaned over my shoulder and said, "You see, Coach, that's why I showed that video." And so you want them to believe. They're the ones that got to get it done. I believe in them, but they're the ones that got to step in the batter's box and they got to make plays. And so it's a good feeling when your players believe, and I know they know we believe in them as coaches.
You have the bulk of the day still left. A couple ball games going on. What's the plan for the team?
It's a little bit of everything. We're going to go have our sponsor meal, as you do when you're out in Omaha. You have hosts here that take a lot of pride and showing off this great baseball city. And so we'll get a good meal and show our appreciation. Then we head back to the hotel, and it's really free time. Someone like myself, I hadn't even been through the tents. I haven't bought any gear or anything, and so I gotta spend a few hours just walking around. I've already broken down scouting report. I've watched enough video early this morning that I kind of need to take my mind off it. Several guys will go to the game. They have hang tags, and they should. I think they should go to the game, walk around the concourse, check out the atmosphere, because I'm sure they'll appreciate seeing it from the stands. What an atmosphere that was last night. That was pretty cool.